teacher executed, children adopted. Tinubu keeps it moving. Welcome back, soldiers of truth. Let's get straight to the raw data. Who in Nigeria, which specific individuals should be held responsible, fully responsible and accountable for what just happened in Oyo? The reported barbaric massacre and abductions that happened days ago in Oyo State. Who allows this? This is 2026. Who bears primary political responsibility for what happened? A little bit of few days have passed. Who continuously gaslights Nigerians on this bloodshed? Because this bloodshed is a symptom of the problems in Nigeria. My answer, in my opinion, it comes down to just two people. Seyi Makinde, the governor of Oyo State, and Bola Tinubu, the president of Nigeria. Both of them, the duo. From where I sit, they must answer politically for this security collapse. This unending security collapses in Nigeria, in my opinion. This enabled the conditions that allowed this attack, their ineptness. From the pattern of violence across Nigeria, many suspect armed, radicalized Fulani extremist militant factions. They suspect them. Where the international media fixates itself almost exclusively on ISWAP, I and many American groups, many Christian American groups on ground firmly believe armed Fulani militant factions and extremist networks are carrying out a lot of slaughter against Christian farming communities across central Nigeria. And now, in my opinion, that violence has breached Oyo State. It has bled into Oyo State. This is not simple clash. It is an organized campaign, in my opinion, of land grabbing, displacement, and terror. And it is my strong opinion that Makinde and Tinubu are allowing this to happen for political reasons. 2027 elections, they are afraid of those votes from the north. They are afraid of the 12 caliphate states that have threatened not to vote for Tinubu. Issue number one, the horror of Orire and the brazen silence. Armed terrorists invaded 3 schools in Orire, near Ogbomosho, where my former vice chancellor Emmanuel Yandele comes from. Abducted teachers and pupils, and brutally executed Christian mathematics teacher Michael Oyedeku, reportedly. And yet, schools reopened the very next morning as if nothing happened. The Nigerian government said they will confirm the video of this thing. We're still waiting. Where is the Nigerian Union of Teachers? Where is the national shutdown? Where is Bola Tinubu? In Nigeria today, horror is normalized. And government just keeps it moving. Send everybody to Washington, D.C. to beg. Blood, we must remember, has no ethnicity. I want to give this warning this morning. This is the Offiong Aqua show. Issue 2, the absurd gaslighting from the infamous Nigerian Defense Headquarters. But wait, it gets funnier. You have to love Nigerian political theater. The moment panic gripped Ogbomosho, with parents frantically running into schools to snatch their children because of fresh terror fears, the defense headquarters stepped up the microphone. They stepped up to the microphone. Major General Michael Onoja actually stood up and said, and I quote him, quote, "Current intelligence does not support claims. It does not support claims of any established or structured terrorist based in the Southwest region. The incident in Oyo remains an isolated criminal act," unquote. Are you kidding me? Does this man think that Nigerians are children? You are like right in our faces, gaslighting the country. And, quote, "isolated criminal act involving the coordinated invasion of 3 separate schools and the brutal execution publicly of a teacher that was carried all over the world." My sources on the ground tell me a completely different story. These sources on the ground allege the existence of multiple armed camps spread in the Oyo area. But the military wants us to believe that they, the military, just performed, quote, a comprehensive clearance of old Oyo National Park and everything is fine. It reminds me of the classic Nigerian governance style. When terrorists invade your house, the government doesn't buy ammunition for the soldiers, the Nigerian government. They buy English dictionaries. Tinubu buys English dictionaries. So his press secretary can look up bigger words. Onanuga can look up bigger words to strongly condemn the act verbally. Condemnation without action is just cowardice, wearing Babariga and Tinubu's notorious matching hats that he wears. That to me is cowardice. Tinubu's immediate response was to order a tactical police team to the area and then renew his endless, broken record call for state. Is he not tired of deceiving people about state police? There will be no state police, ladies and gentlemen. Tinubu knows very, very well that the northern-dominated legislature, founded on Abacha's fake census and constitution, will never, ever accept state police. Please put this in your pipe and smoke. Why gaslight Nigerians on this pipe dream? State police, state police, state police. He just wants to be elected in 2027. A man is executed by terrorists today, and your solution, Bola Tinubu, is to promise a committee that would create a bill, debate a bill, to create policy. Then they go to a Fabio in the Senate. You don't try. It's like a doctor looking at the patient bleeding out from a severed artery and saying to the patient, your artery is cut, but don't worry. I am renewing my calls for the hospital to purchase better bandages by 2028. A demand is sick today. This is medicine after death. You cannot make this stuff up, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe the suddenly silent Sultan of Sokoto who ran away after Sokoto was bombed. Maybe she had a committee to flush out Islamic terrorists from his caliphate. Nigerian leaders live in an alternate universe. You wonder, are they with us in this world? Are they in Nigeria, where violence is happening, where there's insecurity every day? Issue number 3, Makinde surrender and the Sunday Igboho factor. And what about Governor Seyi Makinde of Oyo State? I thought they said he was this new breed. After viewing the horrific footage of the teacher's execution, he publicly stated that Oyo State will not surrender to terror. But then he immediately followed it up by saying he's, quote, ready to listen to the demands of the abductor. He wants to listen to the demands of those militants? Wow! To secure the release of the remaining children. I mean, look at the contrast. Look at the contrast, ladies and gentlemen. Sunday Igboho, the well-known foremost Yoruba Nation activist who returned from exile and came out and claimed his organization has the manpower and local intelligence. That's what Igboho claimed. To flush these bandits out of the Southwest Forest immediately after Tinubu brought him back from Benin Republic. But Igboho's hands, he now says, Igboho now says, oh, my hands are tied. Why? Because he was told, according to Igboho, he was told he must seek formal government approval and take permission from the Southwest governors before going into the bushes to defend unarmed citizens. Really? To defend unarmed citizens, even by United Nations Charter. Who told Sunday Igboho that? Certainly not the parents of the terrorized citizens in Oyo State. Not that headmaster, not the parents of the children in that school. Let me ask a question. Do the militias who executed this whole thing take permission from the local government chairman before they enter the old Oyo National Park? Local government chairman, excuse me, can we enter the park and execute people and kill people? Do they take permission from an imam before they reportedly executed the mathematics teacher? This is the ultimate Oyo dilemma. It's a national dilemma in Nigeria. The farmers and other people who want to defend the land are handcuffed by bureaucracy, by politics, while the murderous terrorists disguised in human form are given free rein in Nigerian national parks, in the nation in general. In my personal opinion, the Tinubu-led Nigerian state has become technically repressive. It's very perfect to go after his enemies. He know what to do. But it is repressive against its own people. Effectively selling out the security right now of the Southwest for political convenience. This, brothers and sisters, is the Offiong Aqua show. Let us know your thoughts. This is unbelievable. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section, brothers and sisters. What do you think? How long will these southern governors in Nigeria like Seyi Makinde, who makes a big noise about being a young generation, continue to listen to demands of terrorists? Listen to their demands. Why Nigerian teachers are being slaughtered? The Nigerian corporate media and the state actors in Abuja, they want you blind, deaf, and compliant.